meditation teacher Vinny Ferraro was recently speaking on a podcast in response to a question about not having time to meditate, or how does one find time to meditate. And Vinny sort of ended up flipping that question on its head by suggesting that there's so much that we are going to miss if we don't find the time to meditate, or if we don't meditate, that we're going to lose time. And what he was pointing to was the sort of lack of presence that many of us experience in our own lives. I definitely experienced that, and that's why I really resonated with what he was saying, that the mind has this tendency to think about the future, to ruminate on the past, anything but to stay present right in this moment as it's unfolding now. And so that it can go years and years and years, like it did for me, of just not being present for life, not being there. And I think even more than that, having expectations or hopes or desires, shame about the past, and so constantly on a collision course with life. And so what Vinny was sort of suggesting is that, yes, with formal meditation, sitting and developing that practice, that's an important tool to help you begin to see how the mind does these things, how much time it spends in the future, the past, and so on and so forth. But that really where the heart of meditation is to take that awareness, to take that awakening to life as it is, out into life, into every moment of life. To one example he mentioned was to sit and drink your coffee, and just drink your coffee and experience that as fully as possible, rather than being on a phone or thinking about what you need to do, or consuming the coffee simply as fuel to sort of start the day, to take that time to plant your feet and to be there to experience life fully. And that can be a bit unsettling, especially initially, because there are aspects of life that are fear-inducing or anxiety-inducing, and so on and so forth. But as, at least in my case, as I have begun to open to those things more, to open to those feelings more, and try to let it all be part of the experience, the richness and the deepness and the beauty of life just increases. And that's not to say that every day it's perfect or every moment is perfect, but that's the practice, is just to open to that, and let that all come in and fully experience life as it is.